start again. Yes. All right. Good afternoon.
Hey!
How's everyone going?
Everyone is good.
Everyone is good. Outside Man podcast.
Coming at ya.
Yep, coming at you. How was everyone's weekend?
Oh,
It was great.
So
Yep.
good.
Yep. Did your team get up?
Yep.
Did your team get up?
No.
My
But
hey?
your team got up.
My team got up.
Love the slippery
Yeah,
heels.
we're back into contention.
Oh, it's looking good.
Contention.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Anyway, we'll get to that.
Anything's
Yeah.
possible.
Yeah, everything's possible. Yep. Jason, who's our sponsor tonight?
Our sponsor tonight is SAE,
Yep.
Solar and
Solar. Yep, solar and batteries.
Solar and
Yep.
batteries.
Yep.
And why should you get solar?
Because it's good power.
It's good power.
It's green.
It's great.
Helps,
It's the new thing.
help reduce your power bills.
Yep.
Yeah.
Get a battery. If
Yep.
you want a battery, ring them up, get a battery.
Yep. And what's our number?
Our number or the?
Yeah, number.
Oh, there. 1300,
18,
20, 50.
50, 18,
Is that right?
20,
Yeah.
18,
I
20,
won.
50.
Oh,
We got it.
see you later.
Yeah.
One and
You
done.
got it.
All things solar and batteries for
Yeah.
your home or your office
Or you bum.
or your bug or your shack out the bush,
Yeah.
whatever it is.
Whatever it is. Yep.
Give them a call, we'll sort it out.
Yep. All right. So we'll get on to the girls to start off with. Did anyone watch any of the games?
I watched the highlights.
You watched the highlights? I watched the Roosters game and I also watched the Broncos game.
I was slack this weekend, I'm sorry. I was out Saturday and Sunday this weekend, so I didn't get to see
Doing
any of
other
it.
podcast.
No.
Okay. Yep.
Actually, Saturday it was up the beach, Bribey Island Beach.
Yep.
Majestic. Recommend it. If you're in Southeast Queensland or you're driving by, go check it out.
Yep.
It's flat water, blue skies.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, bloody gorgeous.
Wasn't hot.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, it was really
Yep. All right, so
Paradiso.
we'll quickly go through the girls' games.
Yep.
So the first game was the Sharks and the Cowboys.
Bob Cronulla.
Yep. They
Logged.
40 points to 12.
Smashed it.
Yep. So
I
that's
think I tipped the cows in that one after.
I think everyone did.
Yeah, I think everyone did,
I don't
yeah.
know
Only
where
just
it came
though.
from, but yeah.
Yep. And
Home game.
then,
Home
yep.
game.
And then Dragons beat the Tigers
Yeah.
20 out of 16. A little bit of an upset, I guess.
Yes. Well,
I thought
Tigers
so.
were at the top of the table for a while there.
Yeah.
A couple of weeks.
Yep. The next one was Roosters beat the Titans 30 to 8.
Beat them.
Yep. We were dominant.
Dominant.
Roosters are quite dominant. The
Yeah.
NRL.
Give us the premiership now.
I'd be doing that. But
Yeah. And I watched all of the Broncos versus Newcastle game. Was a very good game. 22 points to 20. So
It's in Knights.
eh?
Knights 22. Broncos 20.
Yeah, no, it's 22. Broncos 20. So the Broncos were actually leading this game 16 points to 4 in the second half,
oh,
and then Newcastle went bang, bang, bang,
yeah.
and
Wow.
they drew it equal. And then the Broncos scored with about 3 minutes to go, and they were leading 20 to 16. And then Newcastle scored with literally like 10 seconds to go, and then
Yeah.
they kicked the conversion about probably 15, 20 meters out, and
Yeah.
Clinched it.
yep. So you would have heard me, yelling out.
Yeah.
And then the Raiders beat the Eels 28 to 22.
Poor old Eels aren't going real good.
Yep.
No.
Well, that brings us to the ladder.
Yep.
So,
So Jason, do you want to go through our
I'll go
ladder?
for it. Yeah, I'll do it. So first place, we got the Roosters out there on 8 points in first place. So we got second and third all on 8, which is Knights and then the Raiders. Then we move to the Titans in fourth, which rounds out our top 4. And then on 4 points, we got the Tigers, the Broncos, the Sharks, the Dragons, and the Cowboys. So all tying for the well, not the top 4. Not the top 4. And then the Eels, no wins. 0.
Eels.
So struggling.
They're not looking good.
It's not looking good for them.
So Raiders, who are third, are on 9 points, and then Titans are on minus 21. So yeah, a couple of wins. It's still same thing. One win or 2 wins can really upset that apple cart.
Yeah.
So let's look forward to this weekend in the NRLW. Saturday night we've got the Eels versus Cows.
Yep.
Net Strata Jubilee in Sydney.
Yep.
Don't think Eels are going to have any
Conqueror.
luck.
Nope. Go the Cowboys.
That's Conqueror. Why are they playing Conqueror?
Oh, who knows?
Must be a pre-game.
Yeah, they're probably doing a double header for the Dragons home.
Dragons must be playing. Anyway, sorry.
Yep.
So,
Oh, they're all there. Sorry, it's like a
Oh, it might be a Magic round.
The
there.
Dragons are playing next.
Yeah.
You guys are all right. I probably could have just held off.
Yep.
They're playing at Conqueror because after that,
The Dragons are
Dragons are
playing
playing the Titans.
So Cowboys for the win there. Dragons versus Titans.
Titans for the win.
Down in Rock
come on,
Lee, go
Titans.
down, walk down the road.
Saturday, then the Roosters versus West Tigers. This should be quite a good game.
Tigers are still there, so yep.
I'm thinking the Roosters.
Yep. Go the Chookies.
They seem to be
dominant.
playing well,
They're
aren't they?
dominant.
Dominant.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ponies versus the Raiders.
In Brisbane,
Bronx.
Yeah.
Totally Workwear Stadium.
I swear.
Can we work out where
it's
that
the
was?
The other stadium, Brisbane Stadium, was Suncorp. It must have just been something to do with sponsor rights.
Oh, so it is Suncorp Stadium.
It was Brisbane Stadium is Suncorp Stadium.
Okay.
But Totally Workwear is a.
Is that Gabba or is that somewhere else?
No, it's like a small ground.
Okay.
Do you like your Totally Workwear stuff?
I used to when I had to wear some.
Oh,
If we
okay.
say Totally Workwear enough times, do you think we can get them to sponsor our channel?
Oh,
Totally Workwear.
I need some new
Oh,
boots.
it's boots, safety gear.
Yeah.
Perfect. You
Oh,
know?
Totally Workwear.
Oh,
Get down there, support that business.
Love to
And
go,
let them
especially
support us.
especially down the
Work
way in
shirts.
Kiwana.
Shoelaces.
Kiwana. Tell them the outside man sent you.
Yeah.
Yep, and they'll give you 10% off.
That may or may not be accurate.
Oh, true. Then
Totally Workwear. Totally Workwear.
Sharks against the Knights, and we're tipping the Sharks to win.
Yeah.
This will be a good game. I'm thinking this will be a good
We
game.
just put 40 on the Cowboys. I reckon we're prime.
No,
I'm
go
going
the
Sharks.
Knights.
Nice.
And that's
Go the
it.
Knights.
Sharks
Alright.
for me.
Up Cronulla.
Alright.
Piece on the side.
Yeah.
Peace.
Alright, so the men's.
On to the
Man.
NRL.
On to the NRL.
Round 25. Can you believe this is our 26th episode?
Yep.
26
No, I
weeks.
can't believe it.
That's like
Oh,
nearly third trimester.
that's a big effort,
That's a
I reckon.
this baby's been cooking for
Yep.
Brilliant.
half a year.
Yep.
Wow. Anyway, carry on. I digress. So Thursday night.
Yep. Cowboys
Thursday
versus the Sharks.
night.
32 to 12.
Up Cronulla.
Sharkies
Boys.
did.
Whoops, sorry.
Sharkies did really well.
Yeah.
Yep.
They played out of their skin. Cowboys were quite average.
Again, it was another solid 20 minutes.
Mm.
The first 20 minutes. The Sharks, I'm pretty sure they only had one uncompleted set in the first half.
Yeah.
It was a good,
Yep.
really good first half. The Cowboys just went out of the
Yeah.
second half. But
Yeah.
Yeah. Sharkies still in the top 8, which we'll get to that later
Yep.
in a
And the
minute.
Cowboys are
still
out.
in the 8 for the haters.
Yeah.
Still in the 8.
Alright.
So Warriors versus Manly
Whew.
in
Controversy
Auckland,
corner.
29 to 22. I thought Manly were really dominant at the start.
Mm.
Warriors were looking really shaky, and before they got back on top, bit of a controversy there.
Well, Manly, before the controversy,
Yeah.
Manly's defence the whole game was good.
Yeah,
Even
Yeah.
the last 15, they were still defending well.
Yeah.
The Warriors found it hard the whole game to get out of their
yeah, it was good.
half.
Yeah.
So they decided, let's just take out his legs in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So the controversy was that there was a field goal defusal.
charge.
Yeah.
And then the ball bounced. Ruben Garrick has jumped up, grabbed the ball, and then Chance Nickel Clockstad has come through and hit him
Collect
on the
his
legs.
Take out his legs.
And then Ruben has landed on his back, flat
Yeah.
on the ground, and no penalty.
Yeah. I think I was saying the rules are different. Like if it was a contested ball,
Yeah.
like it would be different. Like if it was a kick, but because he had already had it and it was just a bouncing ball, I
Yeah.
guess you could say.
To the letter of the law, there was nothing wrong with that tackle.
Yeah.
Mind you, puts him in a really dangerous position.
Yeah.
So he doesn't get hurt because he lands on his back.
Well, he
But-
did get hurt.
Oh, he did get hurt.
Yeah.
Alright.
So
So-
if he doesn't jump, does that change the situation? 'Cause
Yeah, but if he doesn't get his legs taken out,
Yeah.
yeah. So I mean, quite dangerous to get in, and nearly. If
Well,
he
I guess
lands on his
the
head,
only way you could the only way you could justify a penalty, because it would go against all the rules, is one, player safety, and two, intent.
Yeah, and I don't think there was any intent there.
It was pretty quick.
Yeah.
It was quick when it happened, but I still think it was dangerous.
Yeah. But what I will say is that one of Manly's tries was blatantly forward. It went out to like the centre, and I think Cherry Evans passed it, and it was about a metre and a half forward.
Yeah.
We don't pick up forward passes in the NRL anymore, didn't they tell you?
Only Cronulla.
It's gridiron now.
Yeah.
You can just throw it the whole length.
Only certain teams. The teams that complain a lot.
Anyway.
Yeah. All right.
But anyway, that was an interesting situation. I think we'll see something.
All right. Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Game of the round.
Yep.
Game of the century.
Roosters destroyed the Eels. I'm going to say destroyed, even though the Eels scored 2 tries.
Yep. I was very happy with how we played.
Eels were. It was Roosters of old.
Yep. Yep. Puts us back into finals contention.
Yeah.
So.
Do you believe that?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Because South got beat by Newcastle, it's now possible.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Unlikely, but who knows? We'll get there. I think, Roosters looking good though. They've turned it on this half of the season.
Yep.
I got to say, I prefer to meet South in the finals than the Roosters at this present second.
Yeah.
And then, game of the round.
Bit of an upset. The Dolphins
West Tigers.
Dolphins played their hearts out. West Tigers were on fire, 24-23 to Tigers.
Wayne Bennett, not happy.
No, he wouldn't be. They haven't won for a while now.
Yeah.
Coinciding with Tim Sheen's getting stood down, do you think?
Yeah.
Possibly, yeah.
So Benji Marshall has a 100% success rate as coach.
Retire now.
And Wayne Bennett only has like a 73%. So who's the better coach?
Well, obviously.
Benji. Retire, Benji. Retire.
Yeah.
Retire on top. Then,
I don't think the scoreline really reflects how close this game was.
So Titans, Penrith. At Seabass, Titans 14, Penrith 40. Titans did play pretty good for the majority of the game, and then they just started to fade in the second half.
But with 15 minutes to go, it was like 14 all, was it? Or
no, it was close. It was like 20 or something. It was
20
close.
to 14. Yeah, I think it was like 20 to 14.
And then they scored a couple of real quick tries.
Yeah.
They played this sin bin real well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did well.
Yeah.
But I think we could say it wasn't a sin bin. It was pretty.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Pretty there. Panthers still going to win the comp, I reckon.
Too good.
No, Roosters will.
Letdown of the season. Dragons 28, Storm 38. Dragons had a chance to win this, and old mate threw the ball to the Storm player when he was made a break. It was locked at 28 all. They made a breakdown. The middle, old mate, his back row, I don't even know his name. He was in the clear, and he threw it to one of the Storm players. I was like, full tackle. They still had another tackle.
Heartbreak.
They could have won. Then Storm ripped them.
But the Dragons played very well. So what do you think about the Storm? Do you think they're quite there yet? Because really, you would think they would be.
I think they're building. I think they're getting better every week.
Yeah.
So I think come finals, they'll go up a gear.
Well, they've got a lot of experience with finals footy.
They've got finals players, so
they know what to do. They know they need to step it up.
Yeah.
Can they beat Penrith?
No.
Not at the moment.
No.
Penrith can be beaten. Any team can be beaten.
Yeah.
They can be beaten. I just don't know if it'll happen.
Yeah.
Knights, Rabbitohs.
Knights demolished them.
Rabbitohs were a bit of a letdown.
Oh, Latrell was just not
woeful.
Did anyone see the sin bin?
I did.
Yeah.
Very, very late.
Yeah. So explain what happened.
So Frizzell gets tackled.
Yep.
And then after the tackle's complete, Latrell comes and just elbows him in the back or the back of the head. Thereabouts. Just It's just super lazy and unnecessary.
Yeah.
Nothing much in it.
So he's facing 1 to 2 weeks, they're saying.
Yeah, I think it was 1. I think I heard.
They
ended up giving him.
But if he fights and loses,
he'll get 2.
He'll get 2.
Well, he's not going to fight.
Yeah. So Rabbitohs have got the bye next week.
Yeah.
So he'll lose.
And then
won't play the last round.
Won't play the Roosters, which could have been a really entertaining game.
It's still going to be entertaining, but
I think could decide who makes it into the finals. Yeah. It could, depending on a few results.
Yeah, in Roosters' current form, I don't think South beat them without Latrell.
Not after the last couple of weeks.
Yep.
Unless Teddy doesn't come back.
Yeah. So the other controversy, I guess you could say, was Newcastle scored off an 8th tackle.
Yeah.
So they got given 6 again, I guess you could say, and you get 7 tackles. And they were given. Yep. Can you count to 8?
But even still,
sometimes. Sometimes there's so many 6 agains, I don't even know what's going on, to be honest with you.
Yeah. But even if you take that try off them, Knights was still the better team by far.
Yep. Newcastle 7 in a row, but.
I know, how awesome is that? The best team since 2006, they said. The best points differential since 2006.
For the Knights.
For the Knights.
Not for any other team.
No, not for any other team.
Yeah.
Well, I think Penrith was on positive 400 last year or something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The year before.
Yeah.
And then the last game was the Raiders.
Oh, another game. The doggies had it. They had it. Oh.
They're getting better, much better than last week and the week before.
Well, they got some players back, and they need their players. So Sexton was back, Kikau was back, Adokar was back, albeit not at his usual pace yet. So the players are getting back. This is probably the team we expected to see playing a bit better. So it's good signs for next year for the Dogs.
I think they'll be good next year.
Yeah. Good for the Raiders.
They got some really good pickups.
Yeah, the Raiders, they played okay, but
they just needed to score some points, though.
Yeah, and I think just getting the win, but they're going to have to play a lot better if they want to be contenders come final.
Yeah.
So that brings us to the ladder. The ladder.
Yep.
Here we go. Ladder brought to you by our sponsor,
Ampol.
Yep.
Yep.
Ampol. They're the best
Hopefully
petrol
they
around.
Hook us up with some sponsorship for some free fuel.
Yep.
We can
or
do
even
that.
10 cents a litre off would be good.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yep.
10 cents a litre. Now we're talking.
Yeah. Talking
about 10 cents a litre. Panthers.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know how
they
that
are
works.
on
They're
the
on
fire.
10 cents a litre. 40 points, top of the table.
Can the Broncos catch them?
No.
Well, they're on the same for and against. Same points. How
They've
close
got
is
100 points in front. Penrith 100 points in front.
Points.
And points differential.
Yeah,
So 102 to be exact. But
So
if Broncos win this week and next week and Penrith drop one.
So we're saying tied at 40 points.
Yeah.
Broncos, Penrith. Under that, Warriors on 36, coming third. It looks like that's our top 3. If we're looking for for and against, I think they're all pretty safe there. Warriors got a really easy run in, which we'll look at later. Storm on 34, so they're 4th at the moment. Then we've got Sharks and Raiders on 32. Raiders have the worst for and against in the top 14. They're minus 108, so they've really got to win to stay in the top 8. Then we've got Knights on 31 and Rabbitohs on 28, which is our top 8 at the moment. Rabbitohs on the same points as the Cowboys and the Roosters on 28. Rabbits get the bye this weekend though, so they're guaranteed to get to 30. Then under that, we got the Eels at 11th on 26. The Sea Eagles 12th on 25. Titans on 22 and 13. Dolphins also on 22 and 14. I just switched which way I was doing that. That's doing my head in. On 15th, we got the Bulldogs, 20 points. Dragons, 16. And Tigers on 14. If the Tigers win 2 games, they can get out of the win spoon.
Yeah.
What? No. Well.
2 games.
Well, Dragons have got to lose both games.
Both games, yeah. But
and
they can
by a lot of points.
No, 14, 16, 18.
Oh,
They can be 18 And
I
so
don't do maths well.
the Dragons have the Storm.
Yeah.
So it's pretty close, and then I don't know, they got the end, but the Tigers can get off the bottom. Benji can do it. If he keeps his 100% rating, they could be 16th.
Yep. So, Matt, for those teams that are going to miss out on the finals, where are you thinking for Mad Monday celebrations? Where's their holiday going to be?
I think they'll probably cruise over to Bali.
Bali's been the go
Seems to be the
Yeah, seems to be the go.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully not Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Over that way. I don't know. I would probably, if I was them and I had a shocking season, I'd probably just have the day off and lay low.
Yeah.
Go to the beach.
I reckon
Yeah.
some of those teams probably should just go back into pre-season.
Yeah. Probably don't do what Dylan Brown did.
No.
Don't do what Dylan Brown did.
Or paying halves.
Did you hear what Dylan Brown did?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. So he was told not to go out and drink, and
There's a few of those boys.
Yep.
Kurt Mann was another one. He was punching up police when he was getting picked up in the park.
Oh, gee.
Don't forget Jack DeBellin and his controversy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
well,
I
let's,
reckon they should start pre-season now.
Yeah.
Alright. So what was going to be a really big blockbuster game, Panthers versus Eels, has now fizzled.
yes.
I don't think anyone thinks.
No.
But the Eels have beat the Panthers the last 2 years.
Except in the grand final.
Except in the grand final.
Yeah.
So, is there an upset?
No. Not unless Panthers choose to rest a heap of players because they're coming into the finals.
Yeah.
I can't see the Eels in the current form. They did put up a good fight against the Roosters for the first 10 minutes or so.
They seem to be able to beat the Panthers, though.
Yeah.
They couldn't do it
might
against
be a
Broncos,
hoodoo.
obviously.
Yeah.
I can't see him doing it this year.
But yeah, with Mitchell Moses out,
Yeah.
Penrith for the win. So that's Thursday night game. Friday first night.
yeah.
Sorry, Dragons have the Warriors, not the Storm.
Poor old Warriors get another 6 p.m. Friday night game.
But in Auckland again.
So what's that? 8 o'clock in Auckland.
Is that the fourth game in Auckland? Fourth game in New Zealand?
Yeah.
So, it's
In
good
a
for
row.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Warriors Dragons 3 versus 16. Warriors for the win.
Yep. Warriors for the win.
Yep.
They'll be getting a smashing. Dolphins home game at Suncorp. So hopefully they'll get a good crowd for that.
Yeah.
Friday night 8 p.m. Cowboys have to win. Have to win to keep their hopes alive.
Yep.
Dolphins are playing for pride, or whatever the dolphin version is of pride. Well, Lions have a pride. Dolphins have a pod. Playing for the pod.
Playing for the pod. Fins
So-
up. Get your fins up. It should be a really good game. They're probably pretty close to each other in terms of stand at the moment.
Yeah, and I think that the fact that the game's at Suncorp.
Do the Dolphins have all their head knock guys back this week?
Who knows?
We'll have to wait for the team list.
They had
We're
like-
filming this on Monday night, so
They
they've
got
got the team
5
list.
guys out with their head knock
They did.
last week.
Yeah.
So
There was controversy around that too because they were saying that they feel like they're getting the rub of the green with the independent doctor pulling their guys off for seemingly innocuous head knocks. So,
I mean, it's really sad that these players are getting looked after.
well, you can be cautious. You can be overly cautious.
I mean, they exploit it a lot though. Like whenever they're about to sub off a guy, all of a sudden he's got a HIA. So he's
Well, they
like
used
10
to.
minutes.
I remember when
HIA.
they used to bring in the HIAs.
Yeah.
Storm were really good at that.
Yeah.
They were really good at using HIAs.
Like,
for,
even old mate, he broke
free
his
interchange.
jaw. He came off for HIA.
Well,
I'm like-
a head injury.
Yeah. Is that the
Yeah.
wrong? I thought it was concussion.
Well, HI stands for head injuries.
Yeah, I know.
A for assessment.
All right.
Saturday night
The
game.
Titans.
Oh, poor old Titans. We can beat Storm. We beat them at the start of the year.
In Melbourne.
Storm, if they don't come into it with the right mindset, I think they can be beaten, and I think the Titans have they've only got Pride to play for as well. So
For some teams, that allows them to be a bit looser. They're not so uptight.
Yeah.
And I think the Titans players, some of them have got quite a lot of skill.
Yeah.
I think that might be good for them. I remember a game when Ash Taylor had nothing to play for him. He turned up big time. I think that helps sometimes. Whether it helps enough for them to beat the Storm, I'm not sure.
I remember there was a game about 10 years ago. The
10
Titans actually beat the Storm down at the old. It wasn't Amy Park. It was the old. Remember the old stadium with the running track around it? Yeah.
So
we beat them. We beat them at Suncorp.
Okay.
38-36.
Yeah. That was a high scoring game.
Well, it was the highest losing score in the NRL era.
Wow.
Storm have the highest losing score.
So the Titans will have to score a lot of points, though, I think,
Yeah.
if they're to win this game. I don't think
They
the Storm
will.
are going to be helping.
They'll have to defend. They'll have to defend out of their skins and
Score
try and
30
score as
points.
many points.
Yeah.
They can score points.
Yeah, they can.
The problem is they can leak points. So
Yeah.
it'll be good.
And is Preston Campbell out this weekend? I mean, not Preston.
Jaden.
Jaden.
I don't know. I have to see the teams tomorrow.
Yeah, because he got hurt there. In that
He was
game.
out last game.
Yeah.
They really missed him, I think. He brings that bit of that flair.
Yeah. Hard to tell.
Yeah. Saturday night game, 5:30 p.m. Roosters versus West Tigers.
Yep.
Roosters have to win.
Yes.
Tigers have to win if they're any
They
hope
want
of
to
getting
get
off
off
the
the wooden
bottom.
spoon. Jed's obviously back in the Tigers.
No, I'm not.
Back in the Tigers.
I totally forgot we were
So Jed's made his prediction.
Roosters for me.
Yep, Roosters for me.
Yeah, I can't see the Tigers winning, but I'm going for the Tigers. Back in the Tigers. You heard it here first.
Well, the new leaf, new page of the book.
Yeah, Benji, 100%. I mean, you can't argue with Benji's coaching record.
100%.
100%. No one else has that.
Last Saturday night game, Raiders versus Broncos. This would be another very interesting game.
In Canberra.
Raiders normally step it up in Canberra. They don't always win down there
They
though.
haven't done well this year, have they?
And the Broncos actually have a good record in Canberra.
Is this the last home game for Canberra?
Yep, they play the Sharks next week in Cronulla.
So this will be the last home game for Jared Croker
Yep.
before he retires.
Okay.
So it could be a
Could be.
stand-up game for him, like a good going away, like farewell game.
I'm not going for the Broncos, but it would be good for the Sharks if the Raiders lost. I can't.
Do you ever go for the Broncos?
No, I can't do it.
Yeah, I know. Like even
I'd be like, I want the Broncos to win, and I'm watching it, and I'm just like, nah, come on, Raiders.
Yeah.
I can't.
no.
It hurts me.
I am a similar thought of that, but I'm tipping Broncos this week.
Yeah.
I think
They're looking too good. They're too sharp.
Yeah.
Adam Reynolds is out though.
Oh, I changed Raiders.
Yeah, but
but they've still won without him.
Hamstring. Yep.
yeah, I remember they played.
Calf. I thought it was calf.
Hammy.
Yeah.
No, I said calf. I
Yeah.
made that up. It's
Yeah, I
hamstring.
can see that the Broncos have a lot of injuries that will come into the finals.
Well, that's always the worry, isn't it?
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah. If the Roosters have any chance of winning this year,
Yeah.
It's the Warriors that Jed's hoping, so
Yeah.
he can move to New Zealand.
so Raiders for the win.
Game of the round. Sunday, 2 p.m.
I'm tipping Dogs.
15 play 12. I'm going the Dogs.
Yeah.
I think the
Manly can get wrecked.
dummy spit for Manly. I think they're just whinging. And I think,
Okay.
they're going to give up.
Yep. DCE is looking good though, for an old man.
Yeah, he's still playing really good footy.
Yeah.
Really good?
He's good. He's got some good. You don't like him because he's a Queenslander.
I don't like him because he's a defensive liability.
Yeah.
Like, really.
I think he's alright. I think he's going alright. But yeah, I think the
Not in
Doggies.
defence.
The Doggies are going to build on last
Yeah.
week. They're, starting to get the momentum. Last game, Knights versus Sharks. Game of the round.
Well, 5th play 7, so this is probably the closest game.
Both have to win.
In Newcastle.
Newcastle looking for 8 games in a row.
Yep.
Sharkies looking to stay in the top 8.
Yep.
Sharky's looking to get in the top 4. That's what the Sharks are doing.
And I think it's already close to a sellout.
It should be. If you're living in Newcastle, get to that game.
If you're one of those 17 people, get there.
17 people.
17, yeah. Sellout.
Yeah.
Cronulla win.
Newcastle for the win.
Cronulla win easy.
I'm on the fence here. I'm thinking this could go either way.
Oh, really?
I'm tickling over to Knights just because it's home, but I'm thinking the Sharks are on.
7 in a row for Newcastle,
Yeah,
though.
the Sharks are looking good. I think, alright, Sharks will win.
Oh.
Are you going Sharks?
No.
Are you going
I think our bench is too good for them.
Yeah, but
I reckon it could be even again, like most of the games have been for 20 minutes. But when Hazleton, Hunt and Williams come on the field, like they did against Cowboys, I don't think the Knights have the bench to cover it.
But do you have that X Factor player like Kalen Ponga, who's been playing
got
very...
Hazleton.
Who's he?
Scored every week. He's the biggest front row in the world.
Yeah.
Can't believe you're not watching these games. Cronulla will win. Easy. Moylan is the X Factor on the bench. And we've got plenty of X Factors.
Yeah.
Nico Hines.
But Nico Hines is good for
Connor Tracy, who ripped the Cowboys apart. Braden Trindle.
Yeah.
The highest 40-20 kicker.
I don't know.
Mate, Ronaldo.
I don't know if they've got it.
Oh.
I think they'll get scared.
Sawa,
I thought-
Ramian.
I thought Ronaldo played soccer.
No, he plays for the Sharks.
I think Sharks are going to get scared and they're going to stuff it up.
Sharks aren't scared.
Too much pressure.
There's no pressure.
Nico's good for a
Nah.
brain snap. He's a defensive
Really?
liability.
Gee. Throwing it back at me. Can't wait for next week when the Sharks are in the top 4.
Yeah.
No, we'll see you.
Up, Cronulla. Looking good. Well, that rounds out this round.
It does.
And next round.
South have
There it
the
is,
bye,
round
just for the
26.
record.
Yeah.
South
South
will win that. I'm sure hopefully he has a bit of a cool down.
We've got 2 weeks to cool down.
Yeah. Well, that's it.
Good.
It's, hope you enjoyed this episode. Make sure you leave us a thumbs up. And hopefully we've earned your subscription as well. And if we have, hit that bell.
The old ding
We're
ding.
trying to get to 100, so we need you.
Cool.
We need you to share the video, spread it out. Even if you don't really like it, just share it anyway because someone
One of
might
your
watch it.
mates might.
Yeah.
You might have a mate that you don't know about.
Yeah.
And he might be keen. If you need some solar, make sure you jump on.
Yeah. Hit them up.
There you go.
That's it. Let's get out of here.
Yep, I got dinner to cook.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, I'm actually avoiding that dinner. That's right, I almost burnt it.
Double dinner.
Yeah.
You gotta.
Yeah, don't leave your garlic bread in the oven, by the
Don't
way,
leave
guys.
anything in the oven. Have a good life, and we'll see you next week.
See ya.
See ya.
Watch your toes.